Third video of the night, hopefully the last. 737 on Hegarty is force, pressure and area. There's your triangle. Looking specifically at questions 9 and 10. My numbers say, and this is where you've got to be careful, this is the one where they're trying to confuse you by conflicting the units. Firstly, pressure, 0.63 kilonewtons. Let's change it into newtons because the force is in newtons, that is in kilonewtons, as in 1,000 newtons. Got to times it by 1,000. So times it by 10, 100, 1,000. There we go. It is 630 newtons per square foot. Now let's tackle this problem. You're told that 1 foot is 30 centimetres. About right. But that's area. That's feet squared. That's what we need, feet squared. Picture a square, 1 foot by 1 foot. Its area is 1 foot squared. Picture the same square, 30 by 30. 30 times 30 is 900. So 1 square foot is 900 centimetres squared. I'll repeat, 1 square foot is 900 centimetres squared. Now let's start looking at the question. Force, it's in newtons. Pressure, it's in newtons. Let's do the work. Force divided by pressure. 840 divided by 630, 1 1/3. 1.3 recurring, 1 1/3. That's the area. Alright, that's 1 1/3 feet squared. Here's the problem. It tells you the length in centimetres. So you've actually got to go back to the original. Okay? Because if we know that length, let's get rid of that. We know that length times width gives us area. Area is 1 1/3 in feet squared. Length is 50 centimetres. Centimetres. Let's go back to this. If 30 centimetres is 1 foot, a third of a foot divided by 3, a third of a foot is 10 centimetres. So 50 centimetres times it by 5. I'll just change this to 4/3. And there we go. 5/3 times the width in feet equals 4/3, as we know. To get rid of a times by 5/3, divide by 5/3. That'll work out to be 4/5 or 0.8 feet. That's the key, feet. We've got 4/5 of a foot as our answer. We want 4/5 of 30 centimetres to be our answer. Of means times, so we need to times it. 4/5, 24 centimetres. I think it's fair to say there's a lot going on. Make a list. Write down 1 foot is 30 centimetres, 1 square foot is 900. Then write down 1/3 of a foot is 10 centimetres. 5/3 is 50. Obviously that number will probably change for yours. Loads to do. The good news is that's question 9. It's the hardest. But trying those questions, you can probably tell them are exams that are our enemy in the summer. That's not an easy question. That's not a question 4. That's one of those questions 17, 18s, which are our enemy for avoiding 0. I'm not saying you're all going to get perfect on that, but I'm saying you can get something out of that. The downside with Hegarty is, it's either right or wrong. I'm actually more interested. So if you are having another go at the Hegarty task, which I hope you are, if you mess it up and you get a score that you're not happy with, don't turn it off. Don't show me a photograph of you working out, because I'll tick you off my spreadsheet. We'll call it done, because I'm happy with you scoring 3 out of 6 on that, 3 out of 5. It's a tricky question. Take care. And it's not a 30-second job either. It's 12 questions, I think, on this. 10 or 12 questions. Quite tricky. Take your time. It's worth the effort. Good luck.